Hello everyone, Mass Effect Andromeda is on the PC4, PK and Xbox One and out in March 21st. As always, if you will like the video, maybe subscribe, so here's my review for a Mass Effect Andromeda finally leaving the Hinterlands, no ocean in the future, and what happens when a speak and spell gain sentience. Graphics are up first one time to games, sheltering you in this amazing detailing warm light of an alien planet and perpetual twilight in the next living. You got a sanitizing rain effects play out on your face and actually not on the helmet that you are wearing. The game has a very distinct lots of stuff, not lots of polished presentations that is demonstrable from start to the ending credit. First, let's talk about some of the good stuff. Some of these plays look goddamn fantastic on first pass, and the later areas that make up the worst hives of scum and alien to alien planets with their own warped ecosystem, each of a very little resonance to them, and to me at least felt far more different and definite than any location in any of the previous title. I mean, it's hard not to be tear aside across the desert wasteland in your Mako that's not a Mako and not be impressed just from the scale and scope of everything around you, or the first time you land on the citadel that also is not the citadel and start to see it take shape around you. As you upgrade, it adds section characters quest and huge interactive locations that open up, and for the first time really in the series it feels like you have reaction in the game, or worlds that are making defined and demonstrable change to the environment, but unfortunately not all is well. In the lands, the shipwrecked and wrecks left behind, there is an issue everywhere. When you look closer from the strange dimensions of every human on the board, that makes it look like little children run around a fantastic Disney playground to churches just falling from a goddamn sky, and half time you run around talking talks who look like ham lecture snack on board, and it's just wearing different alien faces from standing to sitting to talking to fighting. The fact is there is a very real rawness to the animations that impacts the gameplay, especially if you are in the fan of narrative. Does it make it impossible to enjoy? No, of course not, but it passes the level of junk and uncomfortable amount of times you will see all manner of mistakes and lack of polish from using the same rain texture and the ground that's once the helmet's large amounts of texture flickering on all the platforms, depths of field calculation, errors, trajectories freezing in place to hands that serve of twist around on the trajectories themselves. I think the worst offender is the lighting and customization, which result apparently the game importing your friggin' seams for trajectory into the title. Much of that can be chalked up to light and lack of fire reflection and noticeable drops in texture detail. It's small scuffs, but as a game based on narrative, it's noticeable that the first time you walk up to another alien and it looks like you jumped on the rigidity and face paint space travels. And now when it comes to performance, consoles shoot for 13 FPS, reach a board resolution on the Xbox One, PC4 and PS5 Pro respectively, with some drops even lower in their engine cutscenes, and those drops unfortunately continue, especially on the later planets, with frequent below 13 drops in every poor draw distance as well. When it comes to background clutter, frame timing issue also show up, and some screen tearing. When it comes to the PC, I had an i7 at 4.2 and a 1080, and I was able to get this log at 16 FPS and ultra. Your mileage is going to vary, of course, depending on drivers, as the package Andromeda has a lot going for it, but sadly runs into very real problems whenever it's trying to show you those excellence bit. Now that does not mean it cannot look amazing, but the lack of polish and true actual demonstrable errors is highly disappointing, even when this is completely patched up. Day once it being said, when you race and red line across the planet, the game can actually look pretty fantastic. So thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel and wait my next video. Goodbye.